Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. Pretty excited for today's episode. It's actually episode number 10, and that's only about 4 months worth of clips. So I do have about another 10 months stockpiled, which hopefully will get us to around 25 or so. I know it definitely picks up in the month of August as well as September, and we're just starting into the August clips on this episode. Then, of course, once we hit around December, I got 2 weeks off for vacation around that time, and I definitely grinded the heck out of a particular boss. Well, I've actually enjoyed going back and looking at these clips and kind of seeing how the counts progressed from where it was to where I am now, and kind of reliving some of these exciting memories whenever you get a brand new drop or anything like that. A little bit of the dopamine hit, right? I am a little bit sad that I didn't actually start recording sooner into the account, but on the other hand, we've all kind of been through the early games so often, whether it be through leagues, just multiple accounts, GIM, new Ironman, etc., that I don't think it would have been too different. So I think this is actually a perfect spot to pick up. So I actually kind of think this is a little bit more of an interesting spot just because we actually are getting into some bosses. We're starting to do a little bit more like, end of the mid game, start into like the end game type content, especially as we get closer to the present day. With that said, if there's anything you'd like to see in terms of editing, soundtracks, etc., or maybe there's just some critiques that you have, I'm totally open to those in the comments. I know I've been keeping it pretty simple. I've been adding a little bit of backing music just to have something there when there's nothing really for me to say at the time, or if there's nothing for me to interject with. I know I've done a few updates where it's quote unquote editing toast, right? So hopefully those have been at least a little bit insightful. If you happen to enjoy the episode, I would appreciate a like on the video. Lets me know that you do enjoy what I'm putting out there. And then, of course, if you want to subscribe for any future videos, then feel free to do so. All right, let's hop into it. Episode 10.
Perfect. Now the gargoyles task, I'll definitely take that. And I did extend it this time before we accepted. Or I extended it after we accepted the last one, really. So we'll get the bigger amount. Unexpected collection log slot, but definitely welcomed. That's funny, that'd be the same collection log slot, literally just a few kills later. Oh, might as well take them. There's our third boots. Oh boy, we got the top to go at the bottom. Let's go. Oh, let's fucking go. 3 uniques on this so far. Remember, this used to be like the #1 go-to PvP back in the day. I haven't really watched many PvP videos since, but we would always, my brother and I, like take it and just go and obviously try to basically one-hit people. It was great. Woohoo, 77. Oh, another one? So we got a whole bunch of adding boots, and then we got 2 of this and a granite mall. This has been quite the task. Oh my goodness. And the duplicate uniques just keep on coming. Not bad, using up 2 bracelets. I did start a little bit late in actually using them, but obviously got some more drops out of it as well as some more XP. So overall I can't be too peeved. Alright, so gonna go ahead and unlock the Lizardmen just so we can start doing some kills there to get the Warhammer. And then I'm thinking about maybe doing the boss one. I don't think that'd be too bad. I think it's probably fine for now. Oh, that's funny. I saw the drop. I was like, what in the world did I just get? I didn't hear collection log though, so either way, I guess I'll out those. I don't know. There we go. There's our first Lizardman task. Now we're officially 1 level away before we can do Cerebrus. And I was looking at the quest rewards for While Gothic Sleeps, and that's enough to get us about halfway if we were to do it right now. So I may do a little slight departure to go do that quest. So apparently there is a minor change to a few of the things in the game, but namely Temperos and Mahogany Homes. So if I'm actually doing, let's see, expert, yeah, I no longer have to actually hold down and choose what I'm building. It's just a remove and instantly build. And then I want to say at the very end, there's the option to drink tea that they're eventually going to update, so that you just drink the tea as opposed to saying yes, I want to drink it. So these are great changes. I think it was also mentioned that they're going to add a right-click option to basically just repeat the same contract that you had. I don't think that's going to affect when we're using lunars, but maybe they're going to try to extend that logic. But that'd be kind of a nice quality of life. I wouldn't bet on that one though. Hell yeah, level 75. Few more to go. I think target 77. And we'll try to use our crystal saw and I think boost a little bit. And then we'll be able to do the pool space that we need for our house. Downside of that is that it's going to cost a little bit of money, but obviously it is just one of those things that will slowly build up. I think we got like 1.6 in the bank, 1.6 mil, so that will definitely help, but we'll still be a few shy. Alrighty, so that will actually conclude all the expert mahogany homes. So we get our tea here. Let's go ahead and teleport over, but I guess we could have ran up north. Oh well. So yeah, that would conclude everything. So we ended up with, about 210k gained. However, we do have a whole bunch of teak planks that I made. So I may continue doing just the adept version. I was initially thinking of doing the mythical cape route. I think that's a little bit more XP. But in terms of overall experience points, I might want to continue on that. We'll find. I'm gonna play around with it. Only one more level to go. I ended up doing mahogany homes until about 600 points, and now I'm just gonna go ahead and finish off the rest with the cape here. All right, so this is kind of where I'm ending up. About halfway through on 77 or 277. Do have some money, so I'll probably end up going to, just the whole plank making process again. We do have a few more mahogany logs, so I'll probably try to knock those out. And then, of course, we have the almost 1,200 teak logs. So there we go, the elusive 77. So I'll go ahead and build up as much as we can for the pool space, which would be 2 of them, I believe. Then we'll eventually need to get the spicy stew boost to actually get the +5 from that, as well as the invisible bonus from the crystal saw. Finally getting around to building the pools. Alright, here's our upgrade. That's as far as we can go for right now. I gotta go get the boosts, and then we can throw in the actually no, I can go get the crystal saw. Yeah, that's what we have to do first. Crystal saw boost on this with the 4 invisible. And there's our 3 out of 5. So next we'll need to go get the spicy stew upgrade. And actually I need to go buy the, I think it's the marble. Yeah, I need to get 2 marble blocks. And then we have the super restores, so we're good there. Next thing you know, I'm wowing. 325k for this item? Fuck me. My cash stack, no! Oh, the last one, nice. The last stew and everything, and we get it on that. That's beautiful. Couldn't have asked for, well, I would have liked it sooner, obviously, but couldn't have asked for a better end there. Holy cow. Hey, unexpected hunter levels, unexpected. Even though I shouldn't really say that, we were only like 700 away, but very nice. Clue on this too. Oops. Trying out the upgraded Hunter's Sunlight Crossbow with the new Sunlight Antler bolts. It's a little bit faster in terms of actual damage, or I guess the weapon speed, compared to like the RCB. So I'm just kind of curious, somebody using it yesterday during one of their tasks, and figured I'd give it a shot. So far, not too bad. The better version for the ammo are the Moonlight antler bolts, but those are requiring 91 hunter. Definitely be a hot minute before I get there. There goes my 82 range, another beautiful level. You can see we're pretty close on a few things here, but I think it's about time I actually go fight the Leviathan again, because I think the last time I tried it was around like 70 range or something like that. I just wasn't able to out DPS whatever, situation I got myself into, so probably different now. Only 9 more levels to go. Not even halfway, technically. But getting some more XP in. Wasn't recording, but looking in the chat box real quick, we did just hit 77 rune crafting as well as 1875 total. So this is a pretty cool milestone. This also allows us to finally start crafting bloods, which we'll try to capture within this game at least. And then what are we at for total XP? Almost 70 million. So we're about to hit another milestone there. Go. First time crafting some bloods. I went ahead and did another 100 searches for the Guardians of the Rift. I was trying to hopefully get the lantern, but still no luck there. As you can see, these are the rewards, nothing too crazy. We did end up getting 6 pouches as well, which just netted us a little bit more bloods, and then some essence, which we probably will never use, so. Oh my god, boys. First Master's Casket. I think we open it. What the fuck? No! So we'll go ahead and unlock like a boss. I do enjoy the bossing tasks. I always enjoy whenever you look at the high scores actually having a number next to your name for whatever boss. It just it's one of those things. And that is official. We've now hit 70 million experience overall on the account. Pretty cool milestone. We're slowly getting everything to base 80s, so that's also another solid milestone for the account. Doing a little bit of Slayer, kind of just some late night grinding, so nothing too crazy. First support in a while, and we get absolutely jack. Still don't have the bottomless bucket, which would be fantastic, but and there's another level for both attack, defense, and overall combat, so pretty sweet. I think the difference is like, let's see, was it? Yeah, like 13 or something like that experience. Kind of crazy.